What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Me and Doug are gonna go out today though, because as you guys saw,
listen up, Buttercup. We've got less than 24 hours at this very moment until this Roush giveaway is over. That means that we're gonna pick one of you guys watching this right now to take this car home, and you watching this right now could be the winner. If you wanna go get internet to win this thing, grab last minute entries before it's gone forever. Make sure you go to www.dls.store, and right now, 24 hours remaining, and every $1 that you spend on the site is gonna get you an automatic entry in to win this thing. The more money that's spent, the more it just keeps rolling and stacking onto each other, and we've got a lot of really good merch on the site right now. So, like I said, this is your last chance. This car is about to be gone forever. Don't miss your chance.
A few days ago, we got this 350 up on the dyno, and it did pretty good. And so we're gonna go test it out on the street a little bit. After that, Doug's gonna come back and work on a few things, and I'm gonna take everybody else out and see what they think about the car. So I haven't even gotten to get in this thing yet and try it out. So today is going to be the first time. After the dyno, we kind of just left it sitting, changed the oil, got new plugs in. I told you guys that's what we were waiting on, and we got them in. So now we're just gonna go test it out. The part that I can't get over the most about this thing is how smooth it drives still. It gets in quick. Yeah. Holy shit.
It does.
Holy, oh my god.
And that's like
20%. Oh my god. So remember, guys, whenever we had our last stock headers that were on here, you could see the dyno graph whenever we were basically leaning into it on the dyno. Beforehand, it was a pretty gradual curve. Now these are they're flowing a lot better, long story short. They're much more efficient, and so our dyno graph really spikes up pretty high now, and you can really feel it driving it. As soon as you get into it, it is like immediate power. Whereas before it was a real slow lag. So I'm probably gonna turn this gain down a little bit just to keep it tame a little bit.
75 or so.
Alrighty, so we have officially made it out to the highway in Mexico. As you guys know, you know what we do. I don't want to do anything too crazy. I just want to roll into it and see what it's feeling like.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
This thing be a monster.
That was on 8.5 pounds is what it saw. It actually touched 9.1 that time.
Holy cow.
I mean, it hooked that time. Not necessarily dead hook from a second, but kind of had to pedal a little bit.
Yeah, I was pedaling it in third too. It was still spinning. I had the traction light popping up at me. So it was pulling timing, but I don't want to turn traction control completely off until I remember how this car handles. Don't want us to be like a Cars and Coffee episode.
Well, there's no crowd, so it can't.
That's true. That's true. Good news though, by the way, guys, is that we've got a new tire and wheel setup coming in for this car, so that this hopefully won't be as bad of an issue in the near future. Something else is crazy, guys. We're at 70 miles an hour right now in 6th gear. Our new trans is geared so long that we're only at 1500 RPM, just cruising at 70.
It's almost like the Viper.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Let's try and get a nice little log. Yeah, very, very usable. It's very smooth all the way through the power band. There's no real super crazy, especially with the gain turned down. It feels real good, honestly. Works in real nice, keeps the tires hooked to the ground pretty good, especially on the concrete. We'll put it in track and play with it real quick. Track just turns traction control off, stiffens the suspension a ton, and it'll make it to where it would at least will keep advanced track on. You'll roll into it. So fast. Why was that so fucking quick? Holy shit. And that was pedaling it, trying to keep it held.
Yeah, I felt you pedaling second and third.
Oh my god. look, this is the exact same spot that I blew up the motor at. And leaking, you see that leaking? Hey, I think it's a coolant line on this side, on the turbo. Hey, Doug. Yeah, I definitely blew something up. Not bad, but it looks like a line popped off. I can't tell what that is. It smells kind of like coolant though. Dude, I kid you not, like.
I wonder if it's just the catch cans.
It could be. Oh yeah, blowing out of the, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just kind of bitter, but.
I wonder why it would be smoking back there though. I also saw something dripping back here. Yeah, there's definitely something steady dripping.
Where is it dripping at? Like in the center of the car?
Right by that back turbo back here. It's coming out of that. It looks like the coolant line that bridges between the two turbos, you know what I mean? It looks like on this passenger side, it maybe popped off or something.
Actually, you know what it is, dude?
What?
It's a transmission is the overfill tube. It's spitting some out of it.
Really? At the top of the trans?
It's like the vent tube is spitting some out. Look right down there. There's a little silver vent tube. The vent tube there you go, right there.
Oh.
And it's dripping down a little bit onto that.
Oh, onto the turbo.
Yeah, that's why it's smoking like that. From
Yeah, that makes sense. Trans fluid, I don't think it's flammable anyway, huh?
No, not
Or
like
is it?
that. No, it'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. We'll just cruise back and,
Yeah, we'll cruise back, check it out.
well, that's not a big deal.
Okay. We'll bring it back, take a look. We can always go out on another rip in a little bit.
Yeah, little small leaky leak out of the top of the trans for some reason, out of the overflow hose. We're gonna drive this car back to the shop, double check over if make sure that our trans fluid's good. For some reason it puked out of the top. Don't know why, but there's a little vent tube at the very top and it's coming out of the vent tube down the sides of the bell housing of the trans, and it's been basically leaking onto the turbos, and that's where that smoke just now came from. Turbos be hot. Other than that though, gotta say, I'm impressed with that RPG race engine in here. Hey, it ain't blew up in over a year now, and we've been beating on it 1,000+ wheel horsepower. This is, I don't even know what setting, we're at what, 40?
10.2 pounds.
So,
peak, I think.
So probably what, like 900, 990
at the tire.
So 1,000 wheel basically. Through a twin disc, it was doing pretty good. Not too shabby of a roll car at all, especially for being turned down. What's it look like?
According to the Googles, which normally is right, it calls for 3.65 quarts. So that's what I put in there. But apparently it likes a little less than that because we've got about,
oh my god,
you know, 0.15 of a quart.
All down the side.
Yeah. So we're gonna clean it up real quick. It's pretty much self-leveled now. It's probably just because we were spinning the trans so fast that it yeeted it out some.
We ran out of E85 in our jugs, and so we need to put some more E85 in the car so that we can finish making today's video. And
Yeah.
happen to have a nice full tank in here that we were getting ready to take to the track with us.
They're only 90. Yeah. Well, I mean, I tried to go get some more last night, but I got bamboozled.
Yeah.
And drove an hour and 15 minutes away, and it was 75 after we loaded everything up. So now we got to steal some.
Here we are.
Of course, this one's, you know, not gonna be living and breathing. So we got our fuel feed in a 5-gallon. We're gonna transfer.
This is what I like seeing, is in the corner of the shop, chopped coil springs.
This should, I don't think it should go anywhere, but.
Oh, look at there.
Yep.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's actually pretty convenient. I ought to hook something up like this for our jugs.
Honestly, yeah, that would be real sick.
All we'd need is a little battery and on a little.
On a battery tender, yep, and leave it on a tender. I didn't realize that it flowed that much fluid.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's why I was talking about the triple pumps having to return back through that line. Like if you're not using a whole bunch.
That's a lot, honestly. That's pretty impressive. And that's only 2 of the pumps on, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Pretty full, or?
Can't hardly tell. Oh, I see it now.
Let's go with that. Oh, yep. She heavy.
Doug's got some stuff that he's got to go take care of this afternoon, and we pretty much went out and verified a lot of, pretty much everything's fine. It's long story short. So I'm gonna go out and play with it a little bit more here in just a second. While he's going and doing that, I'll take everybody out, and I figured since the car is back up and running, nobody's gotten to really feel this car yet, and so today is probably a good day for it. Honestly, it's nice, it's dry, not too hot, it's boost weather.
Boost weather.
Yeah, you are right about the electric pump. That would be pretty handy. I wonder how much is in here. I don't even know. Whenever you guys say I've changed, I ain't changed. We still doing the same dumb shit. Oh, nope, it's dry.
Oh, wow.
Yep. All right.
Well, that's a little depressing.
Well, this might be a short-lived reaction video, but 1 pull per person should be good. Can't be too safe. No such thing. And as a scare tactic, I'll make our passengers hold it.
Oh, is this my job?
That is your job. Just hold on to that.
I'll do a try.
All right, we had it turned up pretty good earlier, but I'm not gonna lie, that was cooking pretty good. So I'm gonna turn it back down. We were making some f***ing steam earlier.
Yeah?
It was making me a little uncomfortable.
What were you at? Or what was it set at?
At 10 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Making 1,000 wheel or so.
Casually.
Yeah. It's only turned up halfway though. 20 pounds is what we're trying to shoot for, but
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
that's pretty sketchy.
It would be kind of sketch.
So what are we running at now?
Right now, with it, it's probably making like 900 to the wheel for what we're about to do.
How many PSIs?
Probably about 9.
Okay.
Just literally, I'm talking ever so slightly rolling in.
That didn't even take much just to break the traction there.
Yep.
That
That's how fast it spools though.
wow.
That's why turbo cars are dangerous. Because you can't really read when you're going to get to that power. You're there.
It's just there.
Anyways, I'm going to try and take a few of the guys on some ride-alongs today just to show what 1,000 wheel horsepower feels like, because most people really don't ever get the opportunity to feel that. And it's very obvious by the comments down below some videos that there's a lot more people than we thought who have really never felt what that power truly is like. And so I think it'll be really interesting to have a bunch of people who aren't used to it ride along and get their reactions. I've taken my mom and my sisters out, and the video actually did really well. And so we're gonna try and recreate that, but just with a little bit more power and see what happens. There it was, 1,000 wheel right there.
Exhilarating.
Let's see if we can even get the hook. Turn it up a little bit.
What? Okay.
This should be about 1,000 wheel.
Ready? Yep.
Oh my god. Wow. That was to 175.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, we were at the top of 4th.
Oh my god.
That's it.
I can't imagine 5th gear.
So now, if we bump it up a little more, that was actually, that wasn't that bad. That was actually probably about 850.
Not 850?
I don't know. It's hard to even tell.
That's pretty speedy, I'll be honest. At least for my standards.
No, that's fast, yeah. That's about as fast as what a clean pull in the black car is like.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel as rowdy.
Getting sideways. So what do you think?
I mean, for the one that we did, it was pretty pretty cool.
We ended up getting in some traffic, so we couldn't keep going. But I'm running out of gas, so I gotta go pick up some more people just so everybody has the chance to ride in it before something else, just knock on wood, happens. Well, hello.
Hello, sir.
Hop aboard. Hi.
Hi.
You want to go ride in a car?
I would love to go ride in a car. This is the first time I've stepped in this car and I've been slightly nervous. For like the
I can't relate to
the
that.
first time ever. Wow, that sounds way different.
Told you everything was a lot different.
Oh,
the
this
car
is-
literally just looks the same, but that's what everybody, even on the videos, forgets. This car is not the same thing at all. It shares the same engine, but we've got a whole new trans, whole new gearing, whole new turbo piping. Everything reacts different. It's not even close to the same thing at all. Let's see if it's gonna grab.
Nerd. Wow, that is totally different. This is a f***ing animal. 3,000 RPM.
Rolling into it. That was to about 160.
That's fucking saucy.
That was about 160.
Woo! What was that? That was like 30%? Wow, this thing, those Dude, the different manifolds make such a big difference.
And the gains turned down.
That is wild.
The gains turned down right now so that it will safely ramp into boost.
Yeah.
All right. Slowly get in.
Good God.
I'm just trying to, again, just gently ease into it.
Yeah,
because what happened with me and Doug earlier is I found out how fast that they spool because we left gain turned up all the way.
Yeah.
It is like no shit. Immediately when you touch it, it's 1,000 wheel, like instant. Because you remember at the dyno graph, we were looking at it at 4,000 RPM and up, you're already above 1,000 wheel and it rides to 1,100 from there. So by the time you're wide open and you shift, you're already back down immediately at 1,000, same again. And the same thing with like rolling into it. Whenever you roll into it, the turbos spool and light up immediately. So who should I pick up next? Derek?
Yeah, definitely Derek if he's there.
Derek put in a lot of work on this car alongside Doug, and he has not gotten to ride in it at all because ever since he started here, the car's been down. So definitely need to take him for a ride. So what you think?
It's pretty saucy. I didn't expect the headers to be that much of a noticeable difference. Yes, in sound, I did expect that one, but like
crazy thing too is, like I said, it's still turned down.
Yeah,
and the ramp is still turned down.
Oh yeah,
it was about to go. You felt it.
Yeah,
that's why you got to be very careful.
Yeah, it'll light them up immediately. Yep. You're right.
If somebody doesn't know how to drive, it'd be over.
Yeah, it's not even the same as like feathering the tires. That is literally just, they're non-existent. Jesus.
As soon as it comes into boost, that's it. It's over. Second gear is not on this car.
Wild. All right, I'll go hand off the torch to Derek.
She's cooking today.
Oh, so she's in a good mood. Nice cold air.
Oh yeah. It's in a very, very, very good mood. It decided it wanted to show out for everybody today. This one's bad. If you're trying not to react, there's no way.
It's over.
This thing is not gonna happen. But yeah, I've got it turned down to probably like 11 pounds, 10 and a half, something like that.
Yo, this is the first time. Yeah. You keep saying that you want to bring me out in it.
Yep, this is the first time you've ever gotten to ride in it. I think the only thing that's so surprising to me, I knew what the power was gonna feel like. I feel like in my head, I knew what it was gonna be like. But what's mind-boggling to me is the fucking gearing. We'll just do a 3-4 shift and run it to the top of 4th, and we will be literally 180 plus almost.
It's 1-to-1. That's not even over.
Yeah. And then you go 5th and whatever. I don't even know what it'll do. And then 6th, I don't know. I don't want to. That's so fast.
Then all of a sudden it ramps in, and it's like, oh, I couldn't imagine what gain higher.
Yep.
I said it last time we were in the black car, and I said the same thing. I say I don't like straight line speed, but every time it hits a good spot.
Oh yeah. That was at 10.2. So yeah, halfway turned up.
Halfway turned up. I could feel though on that first run, like almost like the tires want to.
Oh, they do.
Still feel it.
Yeah, they do. I'm having to pedal it and feel. As soon as I have to sit there and basically use my butt to feel whenever I feel the tires starting to skip, and I got to let off just a tiny bit and feather it and push back into it whenever it's grabbing.
Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel the car trying to break traction.
Yep.
Yeah, in the Camaro, we went whatever we went. This is way smoother. Like you were talking about that. It's like, this is insanely smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's the craziest thing about this car to me is how smooth it is. It's just, you can tell you're going fast, of course, because it's loud, but other than that, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, when I was younger, I would be like, why do you need 1,000 horsepower? I know now why.
Now this one, I haven't felt this much power yet. This is going to be the most that I've turned it up to so far. But the tires are pretty warm now, so they're doing pretty good. So I want to give it a shot and see. Roll into it. Got into it right. Could you feel whenever I really started getting in it?
Yeah, I just
at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to just skate and keep it on, and then once I felt the hook, I just kind of stabbed it, and it went.
I can't stop smiling. My cheeks are hurting.
I completely know. I've been the worst at videoing stuff with this car since we got it back running because I'm just like in awe.
Yeah.
It just keeps I'm speechless every time that I turn the camera on. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just like there's nothing to say other than wow, this thing is extremely fast. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I've been data logging a lot of the pulls that we've been doing today. I'm almost out of gas. We're literally a quarter of a tank or less, so I'm gonna save this in case we gotta move the car around anywhere. Anyway, I'm gonna get back, send these data logs over to Lund, and make sure that everything is good. That was the purpose of coming out today and really testing the car, is to put it to use on the street, data log it, because it's a lot different on the street than it is on a dyno. The dyno gets it dialed in. Going on the street and testing it real world is what really matters though, because this is what we would be using the car for. So far it's pretty spicy. I'm excited to line some cars up next to this thing. It's gonna be very, very, very mean. Very mean. Well, that's probably gonna conclude our video. We're literally just kind of out of gas, so can't do anything else if I wanted to. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Now that we got everything taken care of with this, like I said, I'm gonna send these data logs off. Everything feels great though, so I am super excited to see what is coming next for this thing. Stay tuned.